race fans. Welcome back to Garden Canyon Run. Welcome back to another edition of Top Cat, and let me tell you, we have got a doozy of a round of racing for you here today, folks. I'm Brock Wheeler. I'm excited to bring you all the action today. Yeah, we've got some serious action lined up here today. The track's running really nicely, and we're going to take a look at it right up front here. As is custom, we're going to give our current Top Cat, Matthew Deavers, a practice run down the track to set the pace for the day. As you guys know, there's 8 checkpoints on the course. 2 cars are going to race head-to-head. First car across each checkpoint wins the point. At the end of 4 runs, alternating lanes, most points wins and moves on to take on Matthew Deavers here, who's feeling his oats. Look at him here, down at the end of the track. Nice looking run. It's been raining. There's water all over the track. We'll see how these cars handle. Let's get to it. We're going to start things off with Kane, Grad, who's going to be driving that Nissan Skyline for Cadillac Race Club. And he's going up against Johnny Smack, who's here from Ruckus Racing. He's driving the Jaguar XJ40. Cadillac Race Club is the premier sponsor of Garden Canyon Run. He's had a car in every tournament that's been hosted here and just has had horrible luck in that department, but looking pretty good here. Kane looks like he's taking the lead on his first run. Laying down a pretty nice charge. Earning 4 points. Take another look at it here. Kane's on the inside in the blue Skyline. Johnny Smack's on the outside. Kane took the whole shot. Look at Johnny come from behind. They both lost control a little bit coming down that descent. That is a dangerous part of the track right there. Let's not forget, this is the most dangerous track in the Northwest. So we have a top-notch crew of staff here on hand to take care of overturned cars and any medical needs that may come up. Keep in mind, the 64 scale universe is pretty resilient. And hardly ever any need for medical attention. All right, here we go. Kane's on the outside. Johnny's on the inside. And a beautiful overtake coming down the descent. Oh, man, that is some serious racing happening right now. Yeah, Kane ended up on his roof down after turn 3. Here we go. Kane was on the outside, and he's getting the whole shot. And he's looking pretty good coming out of turn 1. But look at Johnny pour the power on. And I believe he picked up that checkpoint 2, and he's going to pick up checkpoint 3 as well. Really put the power down. Once he hit that descent, wasn't able to carry any momentum any farther than Kane did though on the last run. So we're sitting at 5 points for Kane up against 3 points for Johnny Smack. And there's a look right there. It's super close, but the judges are giving that to Johnny. And let's take a look at what happens here after this beautiful descent. It's an awesome bit of handling by both drivers. You come into checkpoint 3, you can see that Johnny was just ahead, and so earned that point as well. So we're at 5 points to 3. We got 2 runs to go. Get the cars righted. Get back up into the start gate here for run number 3. This time we got Johnny on the outside. We got Kane on the inside. Kane's taking the whole shot and looking pretty good. Oh, but they both come screeching to a stop. I don't know if they saw some danger at turn 2. They didn't want to head down that descent or what, but a little bit of drifting coming on for both of them, and just a little game of follow the leader, I believe is what's happening here in the rain. And skidding to a stop and barely holding on to that rail to keep from falling down into the garden bed itself. All right, 1 more run to go. It's now 6 to 3. Johnny's got to come from behind here if he can do it, and it doesn't look very good for him at the moment. He's really laying it down, looking pretty good coming across checkpoint 4. He's going to cross checkpoint 5 as well. Couldn't quite get off the porch and down under the final bit of track though. So that does mean that Kane's going to be taking this. Here's another look at the run. Really doing LA Race Club proud here, Kane. Good job on you. Just rode the brakes a little bit too hard coming into turn 3. But, you know, there was no need. He didn't need the extra points. There was no need to risk overturning. So that means he's going to be facing up against our current top guy here, Matthew Deavers. Matthew Deavers in Superman for ND Racing, our summer round robin champion, and has beaten 4 other drivers so far in this position as top cat, and he's looking pretty fantastic right now. Coming across checkpoint 3 in the lead. Kane ended up on his roof, so that's going to be 3 points for Matthew. None for Kane. Taking a look at what happened to Kane here. But Matthew took the whole shot, which is Matthew took the whole shot. And he's looking pretty good. Got sideways coming down the descent. Turn 2 seems to be the weak point in Matthew's game. He's fast enough to get the whole shot most of the time. He can handle the turns fairly well at the bottom end of the track. It's turn 2 that seems to upset him just a little bit. So if any of you other drivers are listening out there, I think that's where that's the advantage you're gonna have to take. So we've got Kane on the outside, we've got Matthew on the inside, riding Superman. He gets the whole shot again, and he's looking fantastic. Oh, holy smokes! It's absolute mayhem down on the porch. Both cars overturned. Kane's Skyline has completely fallen apart. The body's coming off the chassis altogether. It's going to be interesting to see how the judges proceed here. But they've already awarded the points. We're now looking at 6 points to nothing for Matthew, who once again just hammered it right out of the gate. But turn 2 right there did him in. So what they're going to do is they're going to put the body back on the chassis on that Skyline, not use any adhesive, and let him fill out the remainder of the Let him fill out the remainder of the track day here, or the race day here, as long as he can keep it together. There's another look at that spectacular crash. Looks like 3 barrel rolls there, I think. Spectacular. And there's Tom, Dick, and Harry getting him taken care of so we can get back up to the start gate for run number 3. We got Matthew on the outside, we got Kane on the inside. Matthew's taking the whole shot, and look at him running away with it one more time. Holy smokes, people. That's a perfect run right there. Made it all the way down to the end of the track, through the last gates. 8 points. That puts him 14 to nothing. That's why he's your champion. That's what got him to be the summer round robin champion. That's what's got him past 4 contenders here so far in the Top Cat series. And unless I'm mistaken, there's no mathematical way at this point for Kane to come back. But that doesn't mean we're not going to run the race. So hold tight here, and we're going to get back up in for run number 4, and we're just going to see if Matthew can lay down another perfect run. Matthew's on the inside, Kane's on the outside. He wins the whole shot. Matthew's looking good coming down to the descent. He's carrying speed through turn 4. And there you go, another perfect run for Matthew. Oh no, and Kane's left up in the pond. Oh man, I hope you're okay there, Kane. Well, the good news is you won your heat in order to face up against Matthew, so that means you're still in the series. You'll get another chance to come back here, and as long as your car doesn't fall apart. So look at that recovery right there. That's one of the things that's Matthew's that's keeping him in the hot seat. Is his ability to recover and to right himself into a wheels down position. So often. And that's a nice looking run right there. Excellent job, Matthew. Great job, Kane. Thanks for coming. And same to you, Johnny Smack. Thanks for taking part. All right, we're moving along now. We're going to see the next couple of cars. Daddy G driving for G4 Diecast Racing in that Cadillac, up against Mikey driving for Grandpa Cloud Racing in that Subaru WRX STI edition. Mikey's on the inside. Daddy G's on the outside. Oh, man. Now in the last round, in round runs 3 and 4. I inadvertently said that Daddy G was driving, when in fact it was Speedy G that was driving in the last round. It runs 3 and 4 in that Lancer evolution. So my apologies, Speedy G. This time it's Daddy G, and there he is in the garden bed after run number 1, which did go to Mikey from Grumpy Cloud. Grumpy Cloud Racing, new to the track here. They've been doing fantastic so far in the series. Here's Mikey getting the hole shot, but just barely. Look at him hold his line on that inside line. Ooh, man, Daddy G tried to bully him around with his extra weight that he's got behind him, but fell off the track at turn 2 while he was trying to push Mikey around. I guess what comes around goes around, eh? Alright, that's just run number 1. Let's check it out here for run number 2. Mikey's on the outside, Daddy G's on the inside. Ooh, Daddy G taking the hole shot this time. Oh, holy smokes, a spectacular crash. And then Mikey recovering well to come down and collect a couple of points. Let's take a look at what happened here. Daddy G won the hole shot, sent Mikey a little sideways and slowed him down. And then just lost it coming down the descent. Oh! I hope he didn't hit any of those people down there at the crossing. And nice job avoiding the wreck there, Mikey. So we're sitting at 6-2 now, Mikey over Daddy G, with 2 runs still to go. There's Daddy G down in the gully there, at the bottom of the garden bed. There's another look at that spectacular crash. Look at him try to recover halfway down. Boom! Oh man, alright. Run number 3. Daddy G's on the outside, Mikey's on the inside. Oh, and Mikey tried to hold his inside line. Ooh, man. Did Daddy G tie it up? That was, I believe that's the, no, I think that's going to make him 5 points to Mikey's 6, yep. Look at Mikey try to hold his line on that inside line there, and he just got up onto the curb. Daddy G did take advantage of it pretty nicely, although he couldn't get any farther than checkpoint 3. This is exciting. We got one run to go. There's 1 point separating these 2 drivers to see who's going to be able to move on and face Matthew Deavers, our top cat. We're going to have to get Tom, Dick, and Harry to get Daddy G taking care of him back up into the start gate here. Alright, Daddy G's on the inside now. Mike is on the outside. Daddy G with the hole shot. Well, it was a nice late charge by Mikey, but he couldn't get around Daddy G. And so that means it's Daddy G taking this heat. Yeah, kind of like Matthew. Daddy G is having a little bit of trouble at turn 2, whereas the shorter car, Mikey was handling it pretty nicely. I wonder if the wheelbase has anything to do with that situation up there. Well, only one way to find out, and that's just keep on watching more racing. All right, here we go. Matthew Deavers, our current top cat, is going to be coming back onto the track to take on Daddy G. Daddy G's on the outside. Matthew's on the inside. Matthew with the whole shot. Daddy G right on his bumper. Holy cow! All the way down to. Woo, people! What a race! All the way down to the final checkpoint. We're gonna have to go back and watch this again to see how the points played out. But man, what a heated battle all the way down there. Alright, so there's 4 points apiece. We're tied up. Yeah, I can't wait to see this in slow motion. Alright, here we go. Daddy G takes the hole shot, but just barely. Matthew takes the hole shot, but just barely. And then Daddy G right on his wheel at checkpoint 2. Super close coming across checkpoint 3. And then look at that beautiful pass in turn 4, coming out of turn 4 by Daddy G. Putting him into the lead to get those last 3 points. Oh man, what an excellent battle. Great job, guys. Alright, it's 4-all. Oh, and here's checkpoint 2, where you can see that Matthew's getting awarded that point. And let's look at the rest of this. Look at the way these drivers handle this descent. And then Matthew picking up the pace before checkpoint 3. Daddy G never giving up. All the way into turn 4 here, and he holds onto that inside line. Look at him make that beautiful pass before checkpoint 5. Alright. And that's just run number 1. Here we go, run number 2, folks. Daddy G's on the inside, Matthew's on the outside. Matthew with the whole shot. Looking pretty good coming on this. Oh! Loses it in the garden bed. And Daddy G's going to take advantage of it. Well, he makes it down to turn 4. He's going to pick up the fourth checkpoint. Not get any farther. Oh, man. There's Matthew down to the garden bed. We're still tied up, folks. That was 2 points apiece. This is super exciting. So here we go with Matthew taking the whole shot, but look at that. Daddy G trying to take a peek up the inside. He gets slowed down. But look at the run he gets coming down. Oof. Spectacular crash by Matthew. Putting him down into that gully. And what a nice recovery by Daddy G there to come across checkpoint 4 and get that extra point and tie things back up. That's a heads up bit of driving right there. And I hope none of those fans got hurt down on the side of the crossing there. All right, here we go. Run number 3. Daddy G's on the outside. Matthew's on the inside, taking the whole shot. Daddy G's right on his bumper again, and he looks. Oh my goodness! Holy cow! Well, man, Matthew might have just stamped his authority on the race right there. Daddy G was really giving it to him and made up a lot of ground on that straightaway along the porch, but ran into some kind of trouble. Look at them both coming across checkpoint 1 down the descent. Both of them looking really good. And here you can see Daddy G's going to make up a lot of ground coming out of turn 3. Look at this. And then in turn 4, oh man, he runs into the guardrail coming out of turn 4 and comes to a dead stop. Oh, that didn't feel good. That one had to hurt. Look at that. You can see how quickly Daddy G was making up ground on Matthew right until there. Oh man, that was a nasty hit. Alright, we got one more run to go. This could still get tied up. Daddy G's gotta get a perfect run here to tie things back up. Here we go. Matthew's getting the whole shot. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. It looks like Matthew's gonna run away with this one. Here he's taking it across checkpoint 4. I don't think he's gonna get any farther than that. But he didn't even need to. And what a display of dominance there, despite a really excellent bit of driving and competitive spirit by Daddy G there, man. Really putting it to Matthew. And there's that. Look at Matthew recover from having his wheel up on the sidewall there, and then watch him recover from being sideways coming on the descent. He always seems to right himself and end up pointing in the right direction. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What a spectacular day of racing here, folks. That's going to wrap things up, and here's your current Top Cat. After now six competitors have tried to take him down, none have been able to. Alright, thanks a lot to all our sponsors. We really appreciate you sending your cars in here and taking part in our racing. Love seeing what you come up with. Thanks a lot for watching. And remember, the next video we're going to put out is going to be the Win Back In race. Everyone who's been eliminated from the Top Cat series so far, that's 4 of you, you know who you are. We're going to put all of you on the track at the same time and let you race it out. One of you is going to get the opportunity to come back in. You're going to see that in about a week. I'm Brock Wheeler. It's been my pleasure to bring you the action today, folks. Take care. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.